Okay, now let's go and create a collection. So where do I go for creating a collection?
Device.
Asset and compliance and device.
Asset and, compliance and device.
Assets and compliance under the user
Device
side.
collection.
Yeah.
Device.
Go to device collection.
Click right
So
button.
here you can directly create a collection over here, or else you can create a collection with your
Folder.
name. Rajendra is the one. Whatever the collection I create, I would like to keep it inside of it. This is a best practice. Okay, so let's create on the right hand side, create a device collection. So which package I am doing it? It is VLC.
Yeah, VLC media player.
I suggest you to give a name of the package with a version number.
2.2.2.
And you can also add the date to it.
Date, region, whatever.
22nd September 2018. This would make our job easy. When this collection was created and why you created it. I wanted to deploy VLC media player of 2.2.2 version and so date. So that's the reason I'm creating this collection. So limiting collection, you can limit it to all system. Okay. So this limiting collection is having some kind of idea. Let's say you want to deploy only to the Windows 7 operating system. Okay. You can limit the collection to Windows 7. But as of now, I'm not having, it's not a real-time machine. But in real-time machine, you might see there is a separate collection created for Windows 7 computer. You see here like this. We will have some 1000 computers under Windows 7. There are some 5000 computers on Windows 10 and Windows servers. So where is that your package would like to deploy? If you would like to deploy your package only on a Windows 7, select the Windows 7 computers, okay, as a limiting collection. So it means if you are trying to add any of the other computers to this collection, it is not going to be added. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't have any such requirement. Let me just select all systems. Done. And next, membership rules. You have these many ways to add machines to the collection. I can directly go with the direct rule. Direct rule means I have to give the name manually. System resource ultimately. Is it active? Yes. You have to give the name.
Percentage. Search.
SCCM. You should know that naming. Okay. How the client machine looks like. If you know the full name of the client machine, you can directly give the entire name. If you do not know the full name, try to fetch the information like percentile and percentile. See now, will I get any? Okay, let's see. I'm not having anything. Why? I'm not having host name. What is this? SCCM client, right? It should recover that from here.
Because you select Windows, when you install, you select Windows 8. Actually, SCCM
No,
client is
they edit all system.
No.
Oh.
I'm talking about.
No, that's okay. This is, I'm creating a collection. While I'm creating a collection,
No, go back.
it should just list every computer.
Yeah, it should populate it.
Yeah, it should populate all the machines which are with the SCCM name. When the type is a string, you can use a person character as a wild character. But We were used to do it, no? Previously. We used to get this. Let me close this. I'm adding a direct rule name. It is a system con resource, that is fine. I'm surprised. Why? Why is this not coming? Even I'm directly giving the entire name. SCCM client. Yeah, okay. SCCM. It's a small capital is also a matter. Oh God, I remember. It's full capital letters now. Okay. If you know the name, you can give the name. Done. This is direct rule. There is another rule called query rule. What is going to happen? It is going to pull out the name of your computer from the entire database. Okay, name SCCM. Let's say the current query statement will return all the resources that have access to it. Okay. So if you are going to return a query, it is going to list all the machine with this rule. Edit query. When I edit this query, edit query statement, what is going to happen is it will pull every machine. Show query language. What it says is select star from SMS underscore R underscore system. It means whatever you see under the devices section here. Here you see it, right? The devices. Then whatever the number of machines you have it, everything is going to be added. But do you really need that? Do you want to have everything to be added? You don't need it, right? You are looking only for a specific name, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends on requirements or
Yes. Even you can add a query. While you adding a query, you can set up something like this. Select, go to, rather giving a star, you can select SCCM client. If there is an SCCM client in the whole devices, that is going to be taken. Got it?
yeah.
So if I say star, we're going to have it. And even select star, I can even say like this at the end, where name something, it would be like this. I want to pull out the list of missions which are starting, which is having a word called SCCM in the
Same
name
one.
of the mission. Yes. What it
Okay.
has 100 missions, 100 missions will be added. So what is the advantage of writing a query based, let's say today I have only 10 missions, correct? Today I have only 10 missions which is having SCCM name, SCCM in between the name, right? But tomorrow there are 10 more missions added to this SCCM devices. I don't need to create a collection again. Those 10 missions also will get added to this. You getting it?
Right.
So this is called dynamic. When you are writing a query, this query will work 24/7. It try to pull out the information all the time.
Right.
It's a ever ending. It's fine. Every time we try to run the query and pull out the machines. But when I say direct rule, it is a only one time. Once I add it, it is added. That's it.
And
It's not going to add anything else.
Rajendra,
Yep.
and also with this query, I think you can also like pull out the information of a certain version of applications, right?
This query I'm writing it for adding the machines.
Okay.
Machine is for
It's only for machines. If you have any machine, North America, right? All the machines which are in the North America region, they will start with a name called NA. Machines which are in the UK, they start with the UK. What I do, I'll just search with the UK here. It means
Right.
all the UK machines should be added to this collection. Today I have only 10 machines, tomorrow I get other 10, day after tomorrow I get another 10. So they keep adding the machine to that. So the collection will also try to fetch all the latest machines and gets added to this. Got it?
Yes.
So query, we use it for the dynamic requirement. I do not know. There is no static requirement for it. But direct rule is called a static. Once you added a machine, that's it, it's added. There is no changes to that. In tomorrow, in the query right now, I have a 10 machine I'm saying, right? There are 5 machines removed. So the query get updated and the collection will have only the 5 machines. Clear?
Yeah.
So that is called the requirement. Okay, let me delete that. Done. Maybe we can also create one collection just to see. I'm going to create a collection, SCCM query. Let's try to pull out something like this. Device collection, all system. Next, and I'm going to write a query. The query name I am giving SCCM query. You can name it anything, and done. Click on next, done. Let's refresh this. We'll wait and see. Will it going to fetch all the all the machines? You see now, what is the count?
5.
Did I add any machines to it?
No.
But how come this is
It's
able
come
to get?
automatically
It's
Yeah,
retrieving
because
the
by the
database.
query.
whatever I see over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 machines are added to that. If I add one more machine to it, that machine also gets added to this collection. I don't need to add the name. But if you go and do the direct rule, right, over here, it's a direct rule right now. The Rajendra, whatever I have is a direct rule. If I add one more machine to here, that not get added to the Rajendra collection, but that will get added to the Ajiv's collection. When you do not know the count, when you do not know the the exact machine names, maybe you can write a query that will pull out the information and update the collection. Easy. Even out of
Yeah.
this, what I said, let me add only the machines which are app v. There are 2 machines with the name app v, correct? Maybe let's try, go to the properties of it. Where is that query? Edit query, where is that? Deployment security limiting system, it is fine. Membership rules, yeah. Edit. What I am going to do, I am going to edit this query. Select this, our system resource ID, our system resource type, and our system resource name. Okay. I think this is the one I have to take it. Copy this. System here. I remember. Let me make a note of this query. I don't want to mess up. Okay, this is the actual query. I'm going to modify this query like where my name, okay, name where name like appv. Okay, let's see. Come down.
Refresh.
Where is refresh? You see now? It's only two. Why? Because I have only two machines which has the name called appv. This is how you can filter it. This is called the dynamic requirement. If I am going to add a machine, see, real-time scenario, what happens? The machine names would start with a region. It depends. There is a standard. UK client, UK Ajit, UK Rajendra, UK Rakkabi. So like something like that. The name will come of the machine. When I say over here percentile UK percentile, that's it. That is going to take up only the machine. When there is a machine added to the UK region, tomorrow Suvash is joined UK in UK region, right? So he will get one machine with the UK Suvash is one. So that machine automatically added to this. I don't need to add it. I don't need to remember. It's a forever. It's going to be adding this. Got it? Clear?
Yeah.
So that is the use of queries. It's also sometimes you need to know how to write a query to pull out the machine. In real time, it is very, very mandatory. You want to pull out only Windows 7 machine? Yes, you can write a query. You want to pull out only the Windows XP machine? You can pull out. Maybe here you have an option. Let me show you. When I edit the query, I have seen resource type, system client, you see, right? Here, I think system resource. I can say the client type or client version. Let's call Windows 7 version. You have 6.1, 6.2. You remember that? 5.1, 5.2,
Yeah. Version NT.
version NT. Similarly, there is an option here. What is that? You see, client type or client version. Okay, what is the client version? Windows NT version 5.1. So you can just add that condition. It means this collection is going to add only the Windows 7 machines to it. So whenever there is a Windows 7 machine collection, so you would see that Windows 7 machine added to this Aziz collection. Clear? So that's an idea. Right now, let's see. I have a VLC media player. The collection is created. The query based collection is bit interesting and also be very useful in real-time scenario. Okay, that's done. Collection is created.